Hi everyone, in this video I'm going to be telling you my views on what way I think is the best way on how to get your source from the mixing desk to your speakers. Alright, you've got two ways how to do this. You've got your passive speaker, that means you go from the mixing desk into an amplifier and into your speakers. Okay, they will be called passive speakers. And that means it's just a speaker in a cabinet and they need some sort of boost which comes from an amplifier like this. Or the other way of doing it is you go from your mixing desk into active speakers. That means there's power going to them. Although active speakers are good, you know what I mean, I think this is the best way because you can pretty much do anything. Although you could use passive speakers for this. You can also use active speakers if you wanted to, you know what I mean. But I think this is the best way because with active speakers, you need to find a place to plug them in. You know, maybe at the front of the stage, there's not going to be, there's not going to be a plug, I don't think. But you probably use an extension lead. That's probably the best answer. But I don't think that would look good. But with this, you got everything where you need it. But if it's just too loud on the speaker, you know what I mean, you have to go behind and turn it down and do everything again. But with here, you've got everything you need. So if you think, oh well, that one's too loud, so just turn it down here. And then on the mixing desk, you just get your levels right, and I think, you know what I mean, it'll be great. So I think this is the best way. Okay, and then you know what I mean, you've got everything where you need it. The plug's probably just going to be around you. Then you've got more, you know what I mean, it saves up plugs, you know what I mean. So if you wanted like an amplifier or anything like that, okay. But I'm not saying that this is the best way to do it. It's just in my view, I think this is the best. But if I'm wrong, share your views down below. I wanna know like other people's views because I might be totally bonkers saying that. But it might be the right way, okay? So if you just say down below, and alright, so by the way, also this is good because with here, you know what I mean, you've got a good range of with your level setting, I should say, you've got a good range because if you've seen the video I did, it's my first ever gig. I got all this equipment and it was fantastic. It was more than enough that I needed for. It was like a club full of over 200 people. I did a gig in front of me and my band. Yeah, check that video out, and you can see that I used everything, and I used this equipment, and it was fantastic. You know what I mean? And I think with this you can set your levels a bit more better because I'm using 1000 watt. This is Pro Sound, and it's a 1000 watt amplifier, and I'm going into I think it's 400 watt speakers, something like that, or 300 watts, something like that. They are, I can't see them actually. But with this you can set your range a bit more without distorting the speakers, because if you've got a little level and lots of it coming out to the mixing desk, you're going to get lots of a big muffle of sound. It's not going to sound nice. But if you turn the amp right up, not right up, I always have it 3/4, then everything on unity gain on the output on the mixing desk, and everything's set nice, and you get a lot more a better sound, because you think of the volume as a box. So the higher the volume, the bigger the box is going to be, and you've got much more space for the waves to travel and everything like that. So that's the way I like to think of it. So when you've got everything loud, you can not loud, but with lots of volume, and you can just control everything better. You've got more control. And another reason why I think that the amp and the passive speakers are better is because it's going to be, I think it's going to be cheaper, okay? Because basically all passive speakers it's basically a speaker in a cabinet with a big carpet around it to make it look nice, and the amp, you know what I mean, so it's £200 for the amplifier, maybe 250, something around them lines, and £50 each for the speakers. So that comes around £300, and I looked online, and for the same speakers in the active, you know, they got plugs in, they're coming around something around £300 each. So yeah, so you've saved yourself a hell of a lot of money, and I think this is the best way for absolute, not a beginners, but I think if you weren't going to do it professionally, you know, just like going to clubs and do gigs, that would be great. This would be, I think, the best way to do it, okay? So if I'm wrong, please comment down below, because I want to know if I'm wrong, alright? So I want to hear other people's views, so thanks very much for watching, and tell us your views, alright? So thanks very much, and I'll see you in the next video.